Pineapple King here, and today we have part Rams, and not the biggest fan of this team because I obviously like K1. I kind of like Seahawks too. I'm weird, so I definitely don't like the Rams or the 49ers. But let's get into it. Week 1 against the Lions in Ford Field. I think you lose this one. Sunday night game, playoff rematch. I don't think you get revenge, honestly. I think the Lions can hold their own now, and I don't think you can get a revenge game here, even though you have a really stacked team. But then you come play State Farm, first of two games against the Cardinals. I think you win that. You need a bounce back game, and you definitely take out all the frustration against the Cardinals. And then, why not go ahead and beat the 49ers and SoFi? It's your first home game of the year. I think you are good enough to split the series with the Niners. A little spoiler there, but I think that's. I mean, especially if Ayuk's gone, I'm going to have to redo the 49ers schedule. Not that like that makes a huge difference. The 49ers are still one of the best defenses in the league and an insanely high power offense. But yeah, I think you win it by a field goal. And then another close game here, Soldier Field against the Bears. You do pull out a win, but these three games right here, you win all the year. You start 4-1. Those three games before the bye are tough, and it is like the Packers are rising, the Bears are rising. I just don't think Caleb Williams will be ready, and I think that the Rams offense will capitalize on the Packers mid defense kinda. It's not the greatest, it's not the best, it's not the worst though. Head into the bye week 4-1. Come out, you have two more games at home against mid teams. Come on. You gotta give them the win there. Aiden O'Connell, nope, it's actually Gardner Minshew. And the somewhat good Raiders defense is not gonna be able to handle the Rams. And then the Vikings defense is awful. Justin Jefferson can't carry the team by himself. Now you're at a 6-game win streak. You already used the bye, but then you have the Seahawks. First of two games. I do think you split the series here with them. Spoiler again, but in Lumen Field, I think that's a tough game. Division rivals. Close one, though. And then you have SoFi, where you face the Dolphins Monday night. You get an extra day of rest. I do think you pull out a W there. It's also a close game. We're just going to give them a win there, skip that. Anyways, Patriots suck. Eagles in SoFi. I think that makes the difference because both these teams have high power offenses and talented defenses. Frankly, I think the Eagles defense is probably maybe even slightly better as long as Reddick signs. Uh, not that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about someone else. Completely ignore that comment. But I think this is insanely close. I think a missed extra point could determine the difference here. I sure think they could finish 16-17 with just like a last minute touchdown, an extra point. Saints in New Orleans, I don't think it matters. Derek Carr's not that guy. Mid-ass defense. Stafford tears that shit up. And then you're looking at here and you're like, wow, super amazing. We're 10-2. We're in playoff contention. We're gonna win the division maybe. You hit a really hard slope here. In SoFi against the Bills, you think it's all straight and easy, but Josh Allen is on a comeback. He's trying to get back. They started off the season low and they're coming back hot. Doesn't matter that's in SoFi. The Bills are on a rampage. Like I said earlier, you split the series. You're in California there. Not that much of a difference between SoFi, but I still think you lose that game. 49ers, you have to split the series with them. In MetLife, oh, it's healthy Aaron Rodgers and the best defense in the league. Give me the Jets. You're on a 3-game losing streak. You then face an underrated Cardinals in SoFi. I don't think it matters. I think you lose again, 4 in a row. And your chances of winning the division are out the window. But you need to win this game to secure your spot in the playoffs. But you do split the series with the Seahawks, and it helps that the last two games are in SoFi. You could beat the Cardinals there; it just depends. 11-6, I think he's really solid. You do make the playoffs. You don't win the division, but you're still number 6, looking great.